All right, guys, new intro here for the Bear Pack. We hit 10,000 subscribers again. We want to thank everybody again. Trey, if you want to pull that 10,000 subscribers up, if you guys comment llama on any of our videos up until Super Bowl, you will be entered into winning $1,000 from us. The only catch is, come Super Bowl Sunday, you have to be in the chat to claim the prize. We're going to have a live at halftime. You have to be in the chat to claim the prize, and you have to comment llama on any of the videos up until the Super Bowl. We also have 12,000 subs coming right around the bend. We're at 10,200. We're going to give away 2 tickets to anybody to any game they want. NBA, NFL, college basketball, it doesn't matter. We can wait until the new season for NFL. Any game you want to go, whenever we get to 12K, we're going to have that giveaway coming up as well. We also have a new game. It's going to be Trey and myself versus the Bear Pack. You can call it Pros versus Joes if you want. I don't really like the name because I don't consider us pros. I don't consider you guys Joes. But Trey, if you want to go to the YouTube channel, this is how you guys play. You're going to go to our YouTube channel. You're going to hit the community tab. We've been in the community tab a lot this season. You're going to go to the community tab. We have our plays for the day. So obviously the intro is not going to have plays for today, but these are our plays for our next video. It's the Pelicans -2.5, the Heat -5, Quinnipiac -4.5, and Wisconsin -10.5. Those are Trey's and myself's plays. What you guys are going to do is pick which one you think will not hit, meaning you're going to fade us, which is Pros versus Joes, which is the game called, but you guys are going to try to pick which one is not going to hit. If you guys win, you're going to get a point. If we win, we're going to get a point. We're going to run it Friday through Friday every single week. Whichever team has the most wins, so 4-3, 6-2, whatever it is, that person or group will win $50. If the community wins, we're going to do a wheel spin for the community. If we win, I don't know how we're going to get our cheddar, but you guys are just going to have to subscribe, I guess, more. But that's the game. Hopefully everybody understands it. Trey, let's get into the video. All right, guys, let's get into some NBA picks and props for Wednesday, January 24th slate of games. Trey, let's take a look at that leaderboard. Have you start us off.
Yeah, guys, at the moment, I am 0-0. That's because I gave out the Knicks -3.5 going up against the Nets, and it is actually halftime of that game right now. The Knicks, they're up by only 1 point, but they've held the Nets to 49 points. Thibodeau's defense is showing up, baby.
Yeah, and I've got the Lakers tonight +9.5 going up against the Clippers. Has not started. I'm very excited to see how this Lakers team plays without LeBron James on the floor. I think they cover the spread. Trey, let's go to the plays for tomorrow. Have you start us off?
Yeah, guys, I'm going to be attacking this Cleveland Cavaliers going up against Milwaukee Bucks game, and I am very excited to watch this game. The Bucks, they just fired their head coach, so we're going to get a fired coach bump here in this one. So give me the Bucks here. I'm going to take them at -6.5 here in this game. I feel like the Bucks, they really have no other choice but to roll here in this one, and we have to assume that Giannis and or Dame went to ownership and kind of demanded for this coach to be fired because he signed a pretty lengthy deal and he got fired just a little bit over halfway through the season. That just seems a little bit fishy. So Giannis and Dame, they're going to have to show up here in this game, and I think they will. And I love that this game is at home as well because the Bucks, they're 19-4 at home this season, and they've kind of truly looked like a different team whenever they're playing in Milwaukee. And Cleveland, they have just been kind of a shell of what we expected them to be this season. Not everything is entirely their fault, though, because they're still going to be without Darius Garland and Evan Mobley here. And whenever you factor in the Cavs, they played this Bucks team actually last week in Cleveland, and they put up a big number on them and beat the Bucks by 40 points. So I think the Bucks are going to want to get revenge and want to make a statement win here in this one because the Cavs, they're still injury riddled, and Tristan Thompson, he just failed the drug test or something. He just got suspended by the NBA. So this Cavs team is in shambles. Give me the team that has to win this game, or they're going to get publicly embarrassed. I'm going to give out the Bucks -6.5 versus the Cavs.
Yeah, Trey, I like that one there. For my play today, we're going to be looking at Memphis going up against the Miami Heat. I'm going to take the Miami Heat here, -9.5 at home. The Grizzlies, they had some hope whenever John Morant came back, but all of that's now gone. They're going to be without Morant, Desmond Bane, and Marcus Smart. And this team, they just can't compete, especially on the defensive side of the ball with the Miami Heat. They did get a win in their last game against the Raptors, but before that, they were blown out by the T-Wolves and the Chicago Bulls before getting that win against the Raptors over the last 3 games. And this is an absolutely awful spot for the Grizzlies because the Miami Heat, they've been struggling. They've lost 3 consecutive games. Now they're back home. Heat culture is too good to continue dropping these games. I expect a very good defensive performance out of the Miami Heat and better offensive play because they've only scored over 100 points in one of the last 3 games. Eric Spoelstra, he's one of the best coaches in the NBA. He's going to have his guys ready to play, especially after a 3-game skid. And the Memphis Grizzlies, they've got Jaren Jackson Jr. That's really the only good player on the floor for them. The Heat, they've won 4 of the last 5 matches between the Grizzlies, and this is going to be 5 of the next 6 as they take this game at home and cover the spread. Give me the Heat, -9.5 as the play. Trey, let's go to the props. Have you start us off?
Yeah, guys, at the moment, I am 0-0. I gave out Josh Giddey over 21.5 PRAs versus the Blazers. The game is currently in session. Giddey, he only has 4 PRAs at the moment, but it looks like he's only played 1 shift in the game so far. So he's going to get out there again and hopefully make some impact plays.
Yeah, and I gave out deloading over 2.5 made threes going up against the Clippers. I feel really good about it, especially with LeBron out. I think he's going to carry the load with LeBron out. AD is going to help him out, but I like deloading over 2.5 threes. Trey, let's go to the props for tomorrow. I'll have you start us off.
Yeah, guys, I'm going to be giving out a same game parlay here. Give me Greek Freak Giannis Antetokounmpo to go over his PRAs versus the Cavaliers. I really love this over for Giannis in this game. I just talked about how I think the Bucks are going to dominate, and that all starts with Giannis having a dominant game. I think he's going to want to go out there and get a big triple-double here because that's kind of what he's been doing for the Bucks over his last 5. Giannis, he's averaging 29.2 points, 11.6 rebounds, and 8 assists over that span. That comes out to 48.8 PRAs per game. And I think he's going to reach 50-plus PRAs here in this one just because that is what he does against the Cavaliers historically. Over his last 3 games versus Cleveland, Giannis, he's averaging 57 PRAs per game. That's simply because there's nobody that can guard him, especially with Evan Mobley being out in this game. That means the Cavs are going to have to throw out K-State alum Dean Wade or Georgie Niang on him in this game. And come on, guys, that's just going to be barbecue chicken. Jared Allen is going to have his hands full with Brook Lopez in the paint. So the Greek Freak, I expect him to put on a vintage show here. He is probably the one who got his coach fired, so he honestly has no other choice. Give me Antetokounmpo to go over his PRAs versus the Cavs.
Did you say Austin?
Austin who?
Did you say Austin Antetokounmpo?
No, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I could have. We're gonna have to run. We're gonna leave this in. We're gonna have to run that tape back because I swear to God you said Austin. But yeah, I do like the play there. I love the play there. It's gonna be interesting to see tomorrow. For my player prop today, I'm gonna look at Jaden Ivey again to go over 5.5 assists. If it's not broke, don't fix it. I'm gonna go back to the kid Ivey here. I did see Cade Cunningham might play in this game. He's still very questionable, but I'm still gonna run Ivey. He's getting a good matchup here against the Charlotte Hornets, who have not been interested in playing defense all season long. And the Pistons, they should be able to put up some points in this game. And like I said before, whenever I gave out Ivy the first time, they still have some great shooters. Bojan Bogdanovic has been playing great. So has Alec Burke coming off the bench, 2 sharpshooters from 3. And it doesn't take a whole lot for us to get over 5.5 assists in this game, especially against the Hornets. In his last game, Jaden Ivey had 6 assists in the third quarter against the Milwaukee Bucks. And I expect him to go over this number, especially against this really bad Hornets defense. Charlotte this season, they're allowing the 3rd most assists per game, 28.4 assists per game. We just need 6 out of Ivy. He's gone over 6 in 7 of his last 8 games, and I like that to continue here against this Charlotte Hornets defense. Give me Jaden Ivey over 5.5 assists as the play. Trey, let's go to the graphic. Have you start us off?
Yeah, guys, I'm going to go with the Bucks here, minus 6.5 versus the Cavs. I have a lot of confidence in them. It's a home game. They're going to show up here in this one. I'm not for sure if the NBA has a fired coaches bump because we don't really see a lot of coaches being fired mid-season being replaced. But I expect them to show up here in this one. I'm also going with Giannis to go over his PRAs versus the Cavs. Giannis, not Austin, over his PRAs.
Yeah, and I got the Miami Heat minus 9.5. They've dropped 3 in a row. They're back at home. Heat culture is good. Memphis is really bad. They're going to dominate Memphis in this game. And then I got Jaden Ivey again, over 5.5 assists. If it's not broke, don't fix it. I think he's doing a great job. 6+ in 7 of the last 8 games. Make it 9 here. Trey, that's going to do it for the NBA plays for Wednesday, January 24th slate of games. If you guys enjoyed the content, please sure to drop a like in this video and subscribe to the channel below. See you guys next video, and thanks for watching. Look at the leaderboard. We had multiple questions this morning about how to become a member for the YouTube channel. Let's do that really quick tutorial. You're going to go to youtube.com. You're going to go to Bears Profit Plays. You're going to search it in. You're going to hit our thing. There's a join button right just to the right of subscribe. You can click that. There's 2 options. You have the Bear Pack for $4.99. That gives you access to YouTube member plays. And then you have the Bear Pack Gold for $7.99 a month. That gives you access to our member plays on YouTube. And it gives you a 1-month membership to our website, bearsprofitplays.com. So if you get the Bear Pack Gold, you save yourself $2 a month. A little bit cheaper if you want to do that. But that is the tutorial for anybody that needed it. We had multiple questions today through email about how to do it, and it wasn't working. But if you want to know, there it is right there. Trey,